And here we go. More exciting things. Isn't that fascinating? Something I said I wasn't going to buy, well guess what, I went out and bought it anyway. So you can see it's a stand, and this is a bit heavier duty on the top, so it's a better quality one than the one I've got. And this little thing in here, when I get the scissors out of the way, and this little thing here, again, it's for the selfie stick. It's a little stand. Now I suppose I should open the box and see how it fared for the transit. Okay, little thing there we don't need, and get it out. And as you can see here, this is a much heavier duty one than the selfie stick I've got at the moment. I just dropped something else that come out of the box. Little handle, little grip. I suppose that'll come in handy. I'll fit it and make up my mind later. Anyway, it's be interesting to see whether that fits my camera. I don't know whether it will or not. That's obviously, this is a GoPro style, but I don't have a GoPro. I've actually got a GetUp Get 2. Actually, I'll turn off the video and I'll go and get the camera now and we'll see if it fits. The magic of video. I've gone and got the little camera, and I don't even know how this thing fits. Probably it'll be that way. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm impressed with this. Will that fit? Yes, it does. That's not bad. I wasn't expecting that, so there you go. Basically, it looks like it'll take most action cameras, which is handy. Now, I've got a button on the side of mine, so that's been activated. I'll take it out and obviously turn this thing off. And I'll turn it around the other way and see if that makes a difference. So that should... Oh yeah, look at that. Buttons are clear. Yep, buttons not depicted underneath. Beautiful. I like that. So as I was saying earlier, it looks like it'll fit quite a few different action cameras, not just the GetUp 2 which I've got here, but obviously the GoPro, which it was designed for. But that's a nice little feature. I honestly didn't even know that that was coming with the selfie stick, so that's a plus. Couldn't help myself, I had to stick it on to see if it fitted, and yeah, look at that. It's actually quite robust, so this should prove quite a bit of fun. It looks like we got another mount. Is that a mount in there? No, it couldn't be. Oh, it has to be just the end of the screw coming in. Anyway, just wishful thinking. It's all... What is it made out of? Sounds like plastic. Yeah, plastic. Yeah, it actually extends out quite a reasonable length. I'll get a tape measure to it later and we'll do a proper measure. There's something I've just noticed straight out of the box. And this is everything tightened up. And as you can see, there's a bit of movement, so it looks like this little bolt here needs to be tightened up a fraction more, which I'll go and attempt to do. And we'll see if that takes up the slack in the shaft. Yeah, sure enough, bit of a Phillips head screwdriver, give it a bit of a twist on that side, and that firms it up a bit, so that's good. I was just having a play around with that thing there, and it actually fits my mobile phone as well, so yeah, that's a nice little addition that I didn't know I was going to get. You know, I ordered the thing, all I was expecting was just a little selfie stick with no accessory, and this little accessory is it's actually quite good, and I've got a fairly large phone, so I'm impressed with this little piece. And It's probably one of the best designs I've seen as far as connecting a phone or a little tiny camera to a selfie stick without having to muck around with you know, little screws and bolts and God knows what. It's very impressive, that. I quite like it. As you can see here, I've got some coins sitting on the top here. I'm not happy with the way that this mount works with my little camera. I'll pull out the coins, set it up the way it's meant to go, and you can have a look for yourself, make up your own mind. And there we are. I've set the camera up the way it's meant to go, and as you can see, it's a bit unbalanced, so if you loosen your wrist it just falls down, so I much prefer to have it in a vertical position. Now I've popped the little Git 2 on the end of the little selfie stick here. You'll notice there's a little mirror. Now what that mirror is for is so that when you hold it out at arm's length you can see an image in there. When you centralise your face in the middle of it, you'll get decent footage from your camera, so it's actually lined up directly with you. Otherwise it's a little bit difficult. So we'll set up the camera, we'll get it going, that is, and start a recording and extend it out and see how we go. You can't see me. Oh well, that's me at the moment. That's from the Git 2. Probably not a good spot. I'll swing it around that way. There we go. You can see the camera gear now. And down here. There. That's about it. Hello. Now, my opinion of this contraption. Things I don't like. Number one, the handle rotates, so that needs to have a bit of glue in it, so you'll need to put a couple of spots of glue in the handle itself and that'll stop that. Second thing I didn't like, up on the end here the bolt was loose, so that meant that the mechanism wobbled. Not good. Third thing, undo that, pull it out, lock it in place, and you've got flex in there. So you can't have that fully extended. You need to push it in, you know, a couple of inches or, you know, 10, 20 mil or so, then it locks in place nicely. So another design fault. Continuing, I do like this bit on the end, that's really good, except for one thing. When you go to put your camera in, which is this little thing for me is a Git, you mount it in there to make it nice so it'll, you know, balance beautifully on the actual selfie stick. There's a whopping great gap on the top. The way it's been designed is so you put it on the side. So when you put your camera in, and I'll pop that in now. So when you pop your camera in and you're holding it, the thing just rotates. It just drops out of your hand. It's very, very awkward to hold it. So that's another negative. It's a shame because overall it's a good design, but it's just not good enough, I think is the term. The little mirror, I love it. That's really good. Makes it easy to line up the camera itself. But overall, would I recommend buying it? No, I don't think so. Not with the problems that I've got with it. I mean, why can't they just simply get it right the first time? Why do I have to tighten up bolts? Why do I have to glue things? Why do I have to worry about flexy bits and pieces? Why do I have a good design but badly executed? So, So, no, sorry, I do not recommend this at all. I think you should be looking elsewhere. Anyway, thanks for watching. All the very best. Catch you on the next video.